Shiba Inu coin holders, it's almost here. We are literally 2 days away from one of the biggest events in crypto. Happens every 4 years. We're going to talk about it. Of course, it's the Bitcoin halving, and we're going to talk about its impact on Shiba Inu. I'm going to remind you of something. Shiba Inu has never gone through a Bitcoin halving cycle from beginning to end. Obviously, Shiba Inu came online after the last Bitcoin halving, the actual halving event. And so we're going to talk about the impact that the Bitcoin halving event is going to have. We're actually 2 days away on Shiba Inu. Do two things: hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. My name's Austin. If you're new to me, definitely hit that subscribe. Okay, so we're going to jump into Shiba Inu here in a minute, but I want to share this with you from Rect Capital, one of the best Twitter accounts that deals with Bitcoin. And remember, we're talking about the Bitcoin halving cycle. So this is very relevant to Shiba Inu. So even if you don't own Bitcoin, you don't care about Bitcoin, you don't want to own any, you need to pay attention to it. You need to zoom out. You need to pay attention to that macro level, that Bitcoin impact that it has on on every single altcoin, blue chip, every single crypto out there. Okay. So we are currently, again, 2 days away from the halving. And this chart, in my opinion, does one of the best jobs of visually showing it. So if you want to pause the video, maybe and kind of look at each of these, you've got the previous 2020 Bitcoin halving cycle and what happened throughout that. And now you have this current halving cycle that we're in right now. And you can see where that blue circle is in the upper right-hand corner. We are literally 2 days away from the Bitcoin halving event itself. So you see that blue box, that tan box, and that pink box. We have made it through effectively that tan box, which is known as the danger zone, which equates to a lot of volatility in all major cryptos. And you can see that volatility play out here in Shiba Inu. This is SHIB's chart over on TradingView. A lot going on, a lot of volatility, a lot of fear around all of crypto impacting Shiba Inu, obviously, things of that nature. By the way, this is my software giving you this momentum up and momentum down alerts. Basically, from that last momentum down, where the software said, hey, it's time to get out of Shiba Inu if you're doing any short-term trading, things of that nature, we're 27% down. So what it could have saved you with is not taking a 27% loss. Okay. So links in the description below if you want to take my software for a test drive. You really have 30 days to try it effectively for free because I give you that money back guarantee. And there's a discount code down there that makes the software cost $1 a day. Quarterly option is the best one to check it out. Okay. So let's kind of transition and look at what's going on with Shiba Inu. As I said, remember at the top of the video that Shiba Inu coin holders have never gone through a complete cycle. So what's going to happen here? Okay. So we're going to have volatility. We're going to have choppy waters leading into the actual event. And then after the Bitcoin halving event, you see that pink box in the upper right-hand corner. Well, let's look back at the pink box that happened at the end of the last cycle and kind of talk about what happened there. If you'll notice on that pink box on the left side where my cursor is, we had two areas of consolidation for Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin consolidated, and this was about 5 to 6 months worth of time here that you see in this pink box on that lower left side. We had two areas consolidation, consolidated one area, moved up a little bit, consolidated more. And that range was approximately 7,500 to a little bit over 11,000. Okay, so that was the consolidation range. So effectively, we're expecting Bitcoin to do the same thing. And that equating to Shiba Inu means that we're going to see SHIB consolidate, where it's going to consolidate and flow with Bitcoin along with all the other major altcoins for a good 3 or 4 months. So we're going to have continued kind of volatility, but really a consolidation pattern where we're going to go sideways, probably in 2 different bands associated with Bitcoin. Okay. And the only X factor here is that meme coins really weren't in play. Dogecoin existed, but meme coins really weren't a massive category back in the previous Bitcoin halving cycle. Whereas now you've got meme coins, you got an entire market segment that's $48 billion worth of meme coins as far as market cap, Doge and Shiba Inu being the lion's share of those added up. But, really my point of sharing this with you specifically as it relates to Shiba Inu is the impact of retail capital, retail investors, retail money coming in and out of these meme coins. And so that's something new that I'm really going to be watching for you. So again, subscribe, but subscribe for sure to kind of walk you through the impact as we see this unfold, because really the meme category outside of Dogecoin is completely brand new. And so it's really untested, if you will, as it relates to that Bitcoin halving cycle. And we may have a situation here where we'll see more retail capital, and I'm talking about millions and millions and millions of investors worldwide who don't invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum, but they buy into meme coins like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Dog of Hat, Pepe, things of that nature. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on for you there. So kind of back to this chart, we've got that the halving cycle. I think we're going to see the halving come off without really any hiccups or anything, any issues there. We're going to have that pink box. Remember, if we look at that pink box back in 2020 into 21, actually it was 2020. And then we'll have the consolidation period for Bitcoin. I think we'll have that same consolidation period for Shiba Inu, as well as all the other major cryptos. So we'll see how that plays out. As always, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. If you're realizing that I'm in a different location, I'm actually in Dubai, getting ready for the Crypto 2049 conference. So I will be back in Dallas later this weekend, Sunday going into Monday. Have a good one. I'll always be here for you. Take care.